What's going on YouTube? Alex from motorized.com here, coming to you from central Illinois, where it's a whopping 40 degrees, so winter is upon us. Now I don't know if you guys remember this video here with me and the Nel Luso, and if you don't remember it, then this happened to Adam's bike. Not much we can do with that, so we decided to take his engine off the Nel Luso and put it on that little mini monster 24-inch trail bike. So this is what happened. I call it the MINOTAUR. Wanted to go for a luxury, kind of like the Nel Luso, but trail bike, like the mini monster. Alright, well I did a full ground up rebuild, so let me get in here and actually kind of show you what I did to it. Give you a real in-depth review on here. Obviously, took it all apart, ripped it apart, flat black on there because it's cheap and easy to clean. Plus I like a little bit of chrome on there, so flat black and chrome was the theme for this one. Alright, first off I'm going to tell you about the engine, because the engine's actually a bit of a rarity nowadays. This is actually a true Zeda that I got from a Zeda distributor at the beginning of this year, and is actually a GT5 or PK type, which means actually it has the short rod in there. Actually it has the type A piston. You can see the difference here, so it does have a different type hole than the regular Zeda 80. Now this one is not a 40 millimeter intake. This one does have 32 millimeter intake, but it does have a balanced crank. We do have 40 millimeter mount bolts, 40 millimeter mount seat on there with 8 millimeter mount bolts. Now, this one does have a balanced crank on the inside, and a lot of people ask, what is a balanced crank? It actually has holes to offset the weight of the actual crank arm on there. So at higher speeds you have smoother vibration. Now this one is still running a stock carb, stock exhaust, stock CDI, which is kind of hidden under there. You can see it. Stock spark plug, pretty much stock everything. Got a 415 chain on the back with a shorty 4-bolt tensioner on there with the slide, angle slide tensioner. Now this is running a 40 tooth back sprocket, so I can get the acceleration I need with these 24-inch rims, but still get a little bit of top speed. Better than a 44, not as much as a 36 though. Now you can see the dishing is actually towards the spoke because it's such a small frame on there. So note that. Regular rag joint sprocket clamp on there too. Alright, this bicycle is actually a Magna 24-inch boys bicycle. Went ahead and did 24 by 2.0 front and back rim with a 24 by 1.75 front tire with a 24 by 2.1 inch rear, a little bit fatter on there. Went ahead and put stronger front shocks on there, and I'm only running one brake right now. This actually is a nice brake with heavy duty pads, so it gets me stopping, but I'm thinking about using this actual bracket on here to see if I can mount disc brakes on the front somehow. Either that or just go for a regular C-type brake on the front here. Now a lot of people give me shit because of my seat here, but I like it, and it has a handle on the back, so when I'm going upstairs or need to throw it over a fence or something, easy to maneuver. And it does have the standard stock tank on there, but I went ahead and put rubber lining underneath it with double locked mount stud bolts on there, just tight enough to keep it from moving, but not too tight where it's going to break these, because that is a huge issue if you know anything about motorized bikes. Like I said, it has the stock carb on there, the NT style carb, but I did do automotive line on there so it doesn't catch on any branches or anything I'm flying by. Now I really want to show you guys the grips on here, because you can see I use these extra handles as kind of like bull bars, where I got the name MINOTAUR because it looks like it has these really nice horns on the front. but they actually give my hand good protection when I'm going through the trail, so I'm not getting my fingers caught on any twigs or anything. They just brush right off on there. You can see it's a good look. And I really wanted to keep this grip and shifter style, so this is actually my custom throttle. So you can see I have the same feel, hand protection as the clutch side, but this is actually my throttle. Did a custom little job there, cut out on the end so I can still do the bull bar. Got a light on the bar, light underneath, a nice little speedometer, just a cheap Walmart one, just to give me a general idea of how fast I'm going. But I really like the way that turned out on there. And that's really about it for the basics. Tell me what you guys think of this bike. Let me know if you have any suggestions down in the comments below. Let me know what you want me to do to this. Any performance upgrades. It kind of goes right around 40, 41, 42 now. So I don't think it needs to go any faster, but tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna see if I can take this thing on a little ride. I'm gonna do my chest mount on here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Let me get this thing started and see if we can take it out for you. All right, guys, you're gonna be on the chest mount here. And the problem is when I lean down, the camera points down. So I'm gonna figure out some way to, actually think about getting a little handheld gimbal that I can hook to my chest mount. Let's take this thing for a ride. Alright, the engine's still pretty new, so I haven't worked out all the kinks. So I'm going to go pretty easy on it. And it's really cold out here. We're right at 37 degrees, so this thing is jetted for the summer, so the car might be out of tune, but still we can do it. Woo! Jeez. Crying. All right, guys, comment, like, subscribe. I'm freezing. Yeah, tell me what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.